guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Nayenda. So yeah, we're officially here. It is March 1st and I have been in New York for 2 months now. Over 2 months now, I think 2 months and 2 weeks. And here we are. So yeah, here's some updates on my journey getting into acting and modeling and music in New York City.
To the audience and she says, "It wasn't enough. You didn't clap hard enough. Tinkerbell's dead." And everybody in the audience just starts crying. I don't think any of us were the same after that experience. And scene.
Okay, hey guys, so we're about to go head out. We're gonna go ahead and go to Glace, New York. That's where I see all the other cutesy bootsy YouTube vloggers in New York be going to get the little toasted marshmallow hot chocolate. I want that hot chocolate too. I want to experience nice things. So we're gonna go over to the Upper East Side. We're gonna go ahead and get that hot chocolate. We're gonna see if I get lost, so I gotta preserve my battery. I am gonna record a lot of videos, so pray for me. Pray for me, okay? And also pray for the stain that I got on this white hat. You didn't see that. I'll see you in a sec.
Guys, I think we're low-key going the wrong way. Low-key going the wrong way?
Number one, I didn't realize, okay, so fun fact about going to audition. So I went to my first audition. When was it? Where's my phone? Yeah, I've been using my calendar more. That's been a crazy thing that's recently been happening, is I've been using my calendar like religiously, just because I'm really scatterbrained. Like my brain is always in a million places. So it's like when it came to, oh, I have to go to this casting call, or I have to call this call this casting director, or call this person, or call that person, or email this person, or send that, do this. I would mess up. I would forget all the time, or submit this self-tape. It was like, oh shit, I missed that. Like the other day, I hope it didn't, full disclosure to you guys, I hope I didn't mess this up, but there was a self-tape that I was really excited about for another goal that I'm not going to speak on because I need to dedicate a lot more time and energy to making that happen. But I had seen the date. I did not see that there was a time. So it was like, oh, February 27th was the due date for the submission, but then it was 11 a.m. I didn't submit it until like 5, and it was 11 a.m. PST, so it would have been 2 p.m. my time. So that was my bad. And that's something that always happens to me, if I'm being honest with you guys. So it was just like, I need to be better about paying attention to stuff like that, because when I went into my calendar app, I wish I could show you guys, because my phone is so fucked up. I dropped my phone real bad. Let me see. Yeah, so, well, I guess we can double back to the audition. So the first casting call that I went to in February was for a runway show, which is for local designers. I believe that there was a couple of influencers. I want to say Maya, the singer. Oh my God, she performed at the show. But yes, so I went to my first casting call of the month on February 3rd. For that, I remember very clearly standing outside for over 2 hours. My call time was at 9 o'clock in the morning. No, my call time was at 9:30, but they did not actually let any of us in there until about noon. And then of course, you know, the casting call is quick when you get in there because it was for a runway. So it was just like, you know, you go in there, you give them your comp card, you go through that line of hundreds and hundreds of people. I don't even know how many people were there, but it was a lot bigger than the casting call that I went to in Los Angeles. I have to find another video because I was in LA's fashion show, which was also for local designers. I didn't realize how many fashion shows there were, you know, because it's like, but I'm not somebody that's traditionally been into the world of fashion. I'm getting more into it now as I think it was like I always kind of viewed fashion as like this elitist thing, which I can't let the rich people take away art from us, okay? Art belongs to the people, irrespective of their tax bracket, right? But it was just like, it always kind of struck me as elitist, and I hate how closed-minded I can kind of get about things when, I hate how closed-minded I can get about shit when I feel some kind of way, or I don't know. But yeah, so I just never really looked into it. So it's like, now that I'm trying to get into the world of modeling, I'm like, okay, well now we're gonna get more into fashion, and we're gonna research different fashion brands. And as I'm doing that, like, of course I like all the dark ones. Like Robert Woon is like my favorite right now. He's so fucking cool. But or Mugler, is that how you say that word? Anyway, don't laugh at me. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to sip tea and rub elbows like I know anything about any of this shit. I don't, okay? I just want to make sure that you can dress me pretty so that I can be in the pictures for you and make you look good. That's it. But anyways, so yeah. So I went to the casting call. We were outside for 2.5 hours. In the freezing cold, because I'm not in California anymore. So 50 degrees was already really cold to me in Cali. So you can imagine what 10, 15 degrees was doing to a bitch was dying, okay? And yeah, I went through, did my walk. I wasn't the proudest of it. They had decided when we got there that they were going to do 2 people at a time. And I was standing next to another model, and she was like 5'11". Like, she was way taller than me. And I don't know, it was funny because when I went in there, I don't know, the energy was a little bit different with both the designers and the models than it was in California. I feel like because New York is like the fashion capital of the country, whereas like, you know, they say like fashion's East Coast fashion, West Coast movies, it's very clear. But yeah, I walked with this girl, we both walked in a pair, and she was really nice, she was really cool. But I will say, like, I definitely felt short. Like, there was, and of course, because we're both wearing heels. So even with heels, we both have heels on, this girl is towering over me. So yeah, we did the walk, and yeah, that was it. I didn't get chosen for that show. That was my first time going to a casting call and not getting chosen, which it was fine because like I'm not the most confident in my walk, and that was something that I probably could have done more research on or practiced a little bit better prior to going. I didn't give it my best shot with that one. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So I'm not gonna bully myself, and I'm like, okay, so for next time, definitely practice your walk a little bit more. But also in the month of February, I did a talent development program.
Okay guys, so we're officially at my portfolio shoot. This is the end of my talent development program. You can hear them going off in there. They have a makeup artist for me, so I have all my outfits laid out. I can't move it right now because my phone's on the phone bank, but hey guys, so I just got back from my portfolio shoot, and holy shit, I hope that I'm not covering the microphone, but yeah, so that was my portfolio shoot that officially closes my talent development program, and now I am officially signed as a model for one modeling agency and then 2 talent agencies, because obviously I'm a musician, so we got a lot more than modeling going on here. There's my dad and my sister, but anyway. But yeah, honestly, I am beginning to feel a lot more confident. Shout out to Famous Talent Management. I hope that when I'm big and huge and massive one day that everybody's like, oh my God, like, well, I hope they're still around, but thank you so much to Camden. Camden was an amazing help. Yeah, I have just been surrounded by the most beautiful and amazing people. My coach and my teachers were awesome. Ellen obviously has the easier name to remember, phenomenal photographer. I feel so grateful to have been able to meet her and to just to be able to have my portfolio shot by somebody that's as phenomenal as a photographer as she is. And this is the beginning of my modeling journey in New York City. From California, I set the intention of becoming a model like 4 years ago. And I've been working in freelancing for the past 4 years. So this is my first time officially getting signed to, like I said, 1 modeling agency, but 2 talent agencies, which is perfect for me because ultimately modeling is just kind of in addition to something that I'm already doing. My ultimate goal, which is to be a famous musician, a performer. So tomorrow will be my first, not my first dance class. I've been a dancer before, but tomorrow will be my first dance class in New York. And I've been doing these crazy stretches, trying to get myself back into shape. I've been working out. So tomorrow, or this week rather, will be my first time in New York, stepping back into the dancing scene. I really want to be the best performer I can be. So the amount of dedication, ooh, a longboard. Anyway, the amount of dedication that I am putting into my craft, whether this be my music, my dancing, my modeling, anything, all of that, is all just to create this monumental figurehead of a performer that like makes a mark in the world of music, and influences and encourages so many people. I don't really know what genre it'll be. I don't know quite yet. All I know is that I'm gonna do something big, and it's not just something big for me. This is something big for humanity. And I just hope that through my music that people will feel understood and will feel represented. And I hope, but I don't really expect, as negative as that might sound, I hope that through my music people will gain a better understanding of me. But I've kind of gotten over the desire to be understood by the general populace. I think that as long as whatever I do speaks to you, I understand me and I know where I'm coming from. So tomorrow is going to be my first dance class in New York. I can't wait to take you guys with me. I didn't get a lot of footage from my portfolio shoot because I am a shy bitch who does not like for you to know what I'm doing. So why would I pull out my phone for you to know that I'm recording this anyway? But it's a lot more normal for dance. So I'm gonna get better at documenting this shit, y'all. I promise you. But I'm gonna see you later. Bye!
Portfolio shoot, that one was what I was the most nervous about. It did go really well. It was kind of hard finding outfits though, because I don't really, and I have to replace my wardrobe. I think that is literally my next step. And it's my next step because I need to add more pictures to my portfolio. I don't dress a certain way, if that makes any sense. It's like, my Instagram would have you think, would it have you think? I don't really know. It probably doesn't. I'm kind of a tomboy. So it's like none of my outfits, as far as, yeah, it's not like extremely glamorous, but like I do want to try to embody a little bit more glamour, because once again, it's like you dress for the job you want, not the job you have. Well, I have the job as a model now, so we need to start dressing a little different, but I still want it to be true to me. But I'm also a singer, so I'm trying to find out how to leverage that so that like I can brand myself as a musician, but also I think it's just time for a revamp, bitch. Like, it's time anyway. I'm in my 30s now. I think I told you guys, like, this is my first time being single in like 10 years, so it's a lot of new shit, and I feel like it's a new me. So a bitch should replace her entire wardrobe, new career, you know, new year, new me. Okay. But yeah, so I mean, any excuse to, I don't know, like I said, I'm not even really good at shopping. I get really anxious at the mall, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna slow down, might smoke some weed. Let's go ahead and replace this wardrobe and let's get this modeling career started. But on February 8th, I attended an online monologue class with Karen Kohlhaas. I believe that's how you say her last name, Karen Kohlhaas. She was really cool. I love the acting teachers out here. She actually holds a regular acting school. in the city. That's another thing. So I have been to Midtown like all month, like, and it's like one specific block, like one specific block on 8th Ave that all of the studios are the ones that you go to do your theater auditions, the one that you go to for your casting calls, the one that you go to for your photo shoots. It's like everything that I've gone to has all been like in Midtown, right in that one block. Or like adjacent to it for sure. I actually have, for first time, I have my a theater audition in Brooklyn. So that's gonna be happening. Wish me luck in that. That's gonna happen in a couple days. So yeah, February 13th was the first time that I actually went to an in-person theater audition. And
hey you guys, so right now I am headed to an audition for The Little Mermaid. It's going to be in the city. And oh my goodness, you guys, going anywhere in New York is it's a mission, like it's a quest. Anything that you're doing, it's gonna take a really long time to get there and a really long time to get back, but it's fine. But I'm just tired because yesterday I was running around in the city. I'm trying to document more, but I feel so embarrassed pulling my phone out and recording myself. But yeah, we're gonna head to the audition and see you there.
that was when I really realized, like, wow, bitch, you gotta step your game up. And not even in any like self-deprecating way. It's just like, I'm finally here. Like, I need you guys to understand that this is a childhood dream for me that like I never had any sense of direction in. I never fucking knew how I was gonna make that happen. I never thought that it was even possible. I thought you had to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. It was like when I was a kid, at least before social media, I'm gonna double back to that. When I was a kid, it was like I just thought these people were lucky, and I was taken to a lot of auditions, but I was a Jehovah's Witness, so it was like my grandma would take me to the auditions because she wasn't one. And then when I would like get a call back, then it would kind of get shot down after that, because it was like I wasn't allowed to do stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff that I started but didn't get to finish because of how I was raised. So it's like every single time I go to an audition or a casting call, I have to hold back tears really hard. Really hard, because I just get so excited, and I just feel so, I know it's just an audition and everybody there is so used to it, but it's like I never thought that this would be possible for me. Like I was convinced that this was only going to be a dream. I was never, even going to an audition to me is mind-blowing, because I'm like, I'm really here. Like I would just watch movies and TV and shit with people that would go and do this. And I used to, here's a fun fact, it's a little embarrassing, but I'm gonna tell you guys this. I used to cry, like I wasn't able to watch American Idol and The Voice, because I would start crying, because I would get so upset. I would get so irate at the fact that they could do that and I couldn't. Like, why are they allowed to do that and I can't? Like, you know, and well, I won't get into the religion talk right now, but yeah, it was a really tough, it was tough for me, because then it's just like, you know, you have a love and a passion for something and you're not allowed to get into it at all. In fact, it's like you kind of have to shut yourself out or become really reserved as a witness kid. And it's like, you know, now you're singing too loud, or you're drawing attention away from other people, or you're drawing too much attention to yourself. You know, it's kind of like one of those, you have to blend in to fit in. So that's another thing that I'm really dealing with now, is like putting myself out there. So I heard some voices at that audition, man. The auditions that I've been to, I've heard some amazing singers. And theater kids are dedicated. I didn't meet as many theater kids when I was in Cali. There were theater kids, but like out here, like theater kids, they are dedicated. It's like, and I love that. It's like I love being around people that are dedicated. I love people that are passionate, because then number one, I think it encourages me not to shrink back either. It's like everybody else here is giving it their all, bitch, you give it your all too. It's like, you don't need to shrink yourself here. Like, this is where you're allowed to fully shine and like fully be yourself, and you know what I mean? And that's something that I really need to get into, or something that I'm turning this light off. I feel that's definitely something that I have been, a mindset that I've been needing to take on, and a mindset that I've been I guess practicing is like, oh yeah, you belong here and you get to show out too. It's performing. You're supposed to perform. You're supposed to show how good of a performer you are. So be a great performer. So it was just really motivational. I met a lot of really cool people that day. I will say, commuting in New York, I did learn that you need to pack an extra pair of clothes if you're going to be running the streets out here. Pack an extra pair of clothes and pack a phone bank or a charging bank, because your phone's probably going to fucking die and you're going to be stuck out here taking public transit. The bus does have little charging ports in New York, but they don't always work. They work more often than not, though. I was kind of shook at that. Probably because, I mean, adding that to the bus can't be that old of an innovation, right? But yeah, so anyways, yeah, a phone bank and an extra pair of clothes, at least from where I'm coming from, because I'm commuting like an hour and a half away, you guys. So it's like, by the time that I get where I'm going, chow, the press out is fucked up, a bitch is sweaty, everything, and I just kind of got into this habit, and I wasn't the only one. It's also funny because it's wintertime, and I've not experienced a real winter in years, so it's like in New York, you watch everybody go to a casting call, and we all get there all like bulky and shit, and then we all go to the bathroom and our real outfits come out. So yeah, so that's been a new habit of mine too, is I'm packing an extra pair of clothes, packing the charging bank, like we getting everything together, because you gotta be prepared, man. But yeah, I went to that audition. That was the scariest shit I ever did in my life, because that was my first time since like high school of singing over a piano. Didn't do awful, didn't do great. They said I sounded great. I feel like they were being nice. I didn't sound bad, but it was just like, I once again, I was already fighting back tears at the fact I was even at an audition. You know what I mean? So fuck singing well, girl. I was congested in the hallway. Now I'm all choked up, but I don't give a fuck. All right, that was my first audition, and I did it, and then I signed up for, that was when I learned too. So in theater auditions, if you guys do not know this, they have their union members, and this is something that it's in theater and film, there's a union, right? You have your union members and your non-union members. Now, when you're modeling, they'll be like, oh, stay non-union as long as you can, because a lot of the jobs are non-union. Fine, okay. But then in theater, that was the ugliest fucking laugh. When you're doing your auditions, the union members take priority. So it doesn't matter how early you came. You come early to get as high on the non-union list as you can, because they're going to go through all of the union members and let them audition first. Some of them will toggle you back and forth. So it's like some of them will be like, okay, we're going to do like this many union members, okay, and then if we have any left over, we'll fit in like 3 or 4 non-union members. But anyways, so I found out that it doesn't matter if I go to the audition, I might not get seen at all. I might not audition at all, because they're going to prioritize the union members. So the next day when I went back to go for an audition for The Little Mermaid, I kind of got sent home, because they were just like, they didn't even have enough room in holding. And he was like, we're finishing at this time. This is how many union members that we have. And this is how many non-union members that we have too. He was like, you can come back at this time, but we've been finishing an hour later after that. And I was just like, okay. And that's the other thing that kind of sucks about it, is like, because I am commuting from so far away, it's like, damn, I came all the way out here and I gotta go all the way back. Sometimes you just want to see if you can find another audition, but that wasn't one of the studios that like had like a long list of them. You went in and then you found out and you went out, you know? So that's what happened with that one. But I was happy that I had actually gone and had learned something, you know what I'm saying? It was, and like I said, I gotten so inspired hearing all of the voices, all of the singers. It's just, it feels like a dream. It's not feels like, it is a dream come true for me. It genuinely and truly is. But yeah, and then of course we had Valentine's Day, and I really enjoyed listening to music that day. That's what I will definitely say. Yeah, that was really cool. that was the day that I had to take the bus to my audition because obviously I live in New York and I don't have a car. And I don't know. It was just a good day. I just wanted to add that in there for very personal reasons, but it was a really good day that day. So, but I have a lot more planned for this month, and I'm excited to take you guys out with me to do all of those things. Thank you guys so much for supporting my journey. I feel like March is going to be more of a musical month, music and modeling month, and now that I'm officially out of my talent development program, so I should be taking work. So I'm excited to share that with you all. Oh, also, I started dancing in February. I'll share some videos from that too.
Hey, so here we're vlogging. We're doing vlog things. Yes, so I almost forgot. Because I'm not going to lie, I smoked weed and took a nap and I'm about to run late. But anyway, we're heading to my dance class right now. We're going to do a heels class. I think the place is called Sass Class. I found them on Instagram. Anyways, I'm wearing knee pads and my yoga pants, bitch. The heels are in the backpack, obviously. But we're going to go. We're going to do sexy things. And I guess I'll see you there. I have to charge my phone on the bus, though.
To share all the videos from it actually, but I will say that since I started dancing too, I've been working on my flexibility and I've been working out and doing more cardio and working on my balance and doing yoga and all of this different stuff. So it's like I was doing, what was it, heels? Yo, when I tell you I actually killed that, but you didn't see it in the video because I fucked it up. I reversed the choreography and then I just kind of got choked up after that and I'm like, damn it. But I also have started dancing because I want to add that to my portfolio as well. I would like to become a professional dancer. I just want to be a performer all around. So yeah, I went into dance and it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I actually really want to go back. She had another class the next day and I really wanted to go back, but a bitch was feeling sexy. And honestly, you guys, after 2 years of celibacy, I need to feel sexy all the time. I haven't been touched and I don't plan on getting it. That sounds really bad. My dry spell is still going strong. So this energy that I have surging through my body, it needs to get expressed and it needs to get let out in some way, shape, or fucking form. So guess what? I'm gonna start pole dancing. I'm gonna do these heel classes. And you guys are going to see my ass a whole lot more, okay? So when you start seeing me covering up again and being all demure, just know the dry spell was broken. It was broken, okay? Okay? So y'all see me, when you see all this bullshit, you see me acting out, just know the dry spell is still on and I'm just getting it out. We're getting it out of my body because I'm going to fucking explode. I'm going to die, okay? I will die. So we're trying to stay productive. I think I just found my center. We're trying to stay productive and exert the energy towards something in my life because this is too powerful for me not to alchemize this into something productive and positive for myself. Okay, boo-boo? For me, this celibacy journey is not going to take me out. I'm not going to let it kill me. But anyway, thank you for coming back to my channel. Mwah. I love you guys to the moon and back. Thank you for supporting my journey. I'm excited to share more of my journey with you guys in the Big Apple. Anyway, sending you mucho cariño y amor. And I'll see you next time. Ciao.
Yeah, man, your feet is something. That's exactly why I started doing it. She sees the vision. Hey, get it. Hey, get it. Hey, get it. Turn up. Turn up.
What are you doing? I feel like you're blackmailing me right now.
I don't care, honestly. I'm here for a good time. Like I said, ¿qué dije? I'm here for a good time, not a long one. Oye, también tiene que cocinar todo esto. Oh. I have this much space. I mean, it knocked over my fucking sake bottle. Is that what it is? You're a hater. This alcohol ain't free.
3, 2, 1, attention everybody! We have a birthday! 3, 2, 1, happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday from K from us! Happy birthday to you! Can I get a fire?
Thank you.
You walking with the boy?
I gotta make a wish. You guys, I have to make a wish. This is serious business. Ya, aleja la cama un poco. Dale, un poco más. Okay. It's my birthday and my candle. Wepa! Gracias, mi amores. I want to relate it. Why is the camera still in my fucking face?